We're asking for a payment plan for the 248 and the 445, and if Your Honor would be so gracious as to clear the warrant.
Okay, go ahead. How much can he pay?
Well, he just paid the no.
I know, but how much can he pay per week?
$100.
You pay 100 per week. I'll start that beginning May the 23rd. Lisa, set him up with the printout, will you? She'll give you a printout down the hall. If you need more time, come in and talk to me on or before a due date. I will give you an extension with no problem. Just don't ignore me. Okay? Good luck. Wish you well. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Thanks a lot.
Judge, is that warrant listed on?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
We always lift those. Isaiah Mosley. Isaiah Christiane Mosley, 25B710270. Mr. Baldwin, can you get the lawyer in on the rest of these, please? I want to resolve these. And Horn, whoever's Mr. Crawford, he's got Horn. I need him in here. Thank you. Who's got Mosley over here, folks?
Good morning, Your Honor. Detective Ronaldo Tar from Brownstown.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
I do.
Go ahead.
On August 1st, 2024, at approximately 4:26 a.m., Officer Whitehead received the call for a vehicle that was possibly broken into at 27303 Winchester Terrace in Brownstown, Michigan, 48183. Upon arrival at the residence, Officer Whitehead met with the homeowner and registered owner of the vehicle, victim April Barks. Victim Barks stated she was asleep in her home when she heard a noise from outside. Once awake, Victim Barks looked outside of her bedroom and stated she saw an unknown male breaking into her vehicle, which was parked in her driveway. Victim Barks stated she began to flicker front porch lights on and off in an attempt to scare this unknown subject away. Victim Barks stated she saw an unknown male in a gray hooded sweatshirt exited her vehicle and start running north towards Vreeland Road. Victim Barks stayed inside until the police arrived. Upon arrival, Officer Whitehead observed Victim Barks' 2018 white Dodge Durango SRT parked in the driveway to her residence. The rear passenger trunk window was smashed out. Upon inspecting the interior of the vehicle, the plastic on the passenger side bottom dashboard had been popped off in what appears to be an attempt to steal the vehicle. Upon speaking with Victim Barks, she stated that as of now, nothing appeared to be stolen from inside the vehicle. On August 2024, at approximately 8:36 a.m., Officer Harbedian, who's a certified evidence technician with Brownstown Police, went to the address of 27303 Winchester Terrace to process the victim's vehicle in reference to this case. While Officer Harbedian was speaking with Victim Barks, she said she thought the suspect left out the driver's side of her vehicle. Officer Harbedian was able to develop a latent fingerprint located on the driver's side door handle on the inside of the vehicle. On August 25th, 2024, Victim Barks and her son, Kevin Phillips, voluntarily provided Officer Harbedian with elimination fingerprints. And then on November 18th, 2024, myself, Detective Attar, was assigned to this investigation. And on December 3rd, 2024, I submitted the potential suspect fingerprints along with elimination prints obtained from Victim Barks and her son, Kevin Phillips, to the Michigan State Police Lab. On January 6, 2025, I received the following results from the lab. The analysis was conducted by MSP Detective Sergeant Jason Sink, who was assigned to the latent print unit. The analysis resulted in one comparison value latent fingerprint on which resulted in the identity of Isaiah Christiane Mosley, the defendant. On January 6, 2025, I contacted Victim Barks via telephone. I asked her if she knew anyone named Isaiah Mosley. Victim Barks stated she did not. Victim Barks stated approximately 1 to 2 days before the vehicle had been broken into, she had cleaned the entire interior of the vehicle herself, and there's no reason for anyone's fingerprints to be inside of her vehicle other than hers or her son, Kevin Phillips. She also stated she had an oil change done recently, but however, this was a drive-through oil change and no mechanics had access to the interior of her vehicle. Victim Barks provided me with a receipt of the damage done to her vehicle, which cost her $500 to have repaired. Defendant Mosley does not have any criminal convictions in his criminal history.
Is that it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Based on your sworn testimony, I find the crime, DNA of the vehicle, damage to the vehicle was committed. There's probable cause to believe the crime was committed by the defendant. I'm going to authorize the issuance of the complaint and warrant. And I will go ahead and that's it for him. You're all set, I think. Detective Tulas, I think, has Miller, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day. People against Sean Christopher Miller, 25B710187. Detective Tulas, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Crystal Tulas, Detective, Brownstown Police Department.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm the penalties of perjury that the testimony you've given these proceedings will be the whole truth. So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
On January 9th of 2025 at approximately 11:59 p.m., Officer Walker was on routine patrol and scanning radio traffic from other departments. At that time, he heard Lincoln Park officers were pursuing a black Ford Fusion, Michigan plate DHY 100 for a traffic violation. Lincoln Park officers terminated the pursuit as the suspect vehicle got onto southbound I-75 north of Brownstown Township. Officer Walker positioned himself on southbound I-75 at Pennsylvania Road in Brownstown Township. A short time later, Officer Walker observed a black Ford Fusion pass his position and that the driver and sole occupant of the vehicle was a white male. Officer Walker positioned himself behind the vehicle and confirmed by the vehicle's license plate that it was the same vehicle that Lincoln Park had just pursued. Officer Walker conducted a lean SOS check on the suspect vehicle's license plate and observed that the license plate had expired on 12/30 of 2024. Officer Walker activated his emergency overhead lights at southbound I-75 at Dix-Toledo Highway in Brownstown Township, but the suspect vehicle failed to stop. Officer Walker then additionally activated his emergency siren, but the suspect vehicle continued to flee. The pursuit continued for 7 miles on southbound I-75 and lasted for approximately 5 minutes. The pursuit was terminated by Officer Walker at southbound I-75 and Woodruff Road, the southern border of Brownstown Township on southbound I-75. During the pursuit, Officer Walker observed the suspect vehicle traveling at speeds ranging from 66 miles per hour to 76 miles per hour in a posted 70 mile per hour zone. Officer Walker was able to pull alongside of the suspect vehicle on southbound I-75 after terminating the pursuit and could clearly see the driver and sole occupant of the vehicle who was talking on his cell phone. At that time, Brownstown Police Dispatcher Schillenberg advised Officer Walker that she was on 911 with the driver of the suspect vehicle who had identified himself to her as Sean Christopher Miller. Dispatcher Schillenberg stated that Mr. Miller informed her that he knew he was being pursued by a Brownstown officer, but would not stop because he wanted to return the suspect vehicle to his sister in Monroe and knew he had warrants for his arrest. Officer Walker subsequently conducted his own lean/SOS search for Mr. Miller and was able to positively identify Mr. Miller as the driver of the suspect vehicle during the pursuit by his Secretary of State photograph. During the pursuit, Officer Walker was on routine patrol in full Class B uniform, wearing an external body armor carrier with a visible badge and police written on the back of the carrier. He was operating fully marked Brownstown Police Department Patrol Vehicle 1809, which is equipped with an audible siren and emergency blue and white flashing lights. A lean SOS check for Mr. Miller showed that his driver's license was suspended on the date of this offense and that he had multiple warrants for his arrest, including one with our department.
Based on your sworn testimony, I find the crime of flee and elude fourth and drive while suspend first was committed. There's probable cause to believe the crime was committed by the defendant. I'm going to authorize the issuance of the complaint and warrant. You sign the complaint. I sign now the complaint and warrant for the arrest of the defendant. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Mandy K. Goltowski, 20F233035, A and B. Your name?
Mandy K. Goltowski.
You owe money? Let's see here. You got a driving on a suspended. Have you been sitting here all morning?
I had to check in. put a check in when I walk in, like, at the desk.
What you got? So, Lisa, can you check this file, please? Looks like, oh, it's a surety bond. You gonna pay this? You've had this outstanding since 2020.
Yeah, how much is it? Yes, I can.
You can pay it now,
How much
today?
is it?
It's a lot.
Oh, well,
Well, why?
I don't have an excuse.
I know you don't. Nobody should or does if they haven't shown up in 5 years unless they're fighting in a war. How much does she owe on these, Lisa?
She owes 414 on the A case and 362 on the B case.
I can pay you $776.
No, I do not.
Well, how much time am I supposed to give you? Come on. Come on. You've had 5 years.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. Where do you work?
I work at Dixie's Gate, man.
Go get the money. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How much money do you have with you?
I probably have 100.
What are you doing?
I mean, I don't make that much money.
Ma'am, I asked you to pay 50 a week starting October of 20. And I told you if you didn't have the money to come and see me, and you never did. And here we are 5 years, almost 5 years later.
I've never seen you before.
I sentenced you on this back on September 1 of 20.
Might sent me through the mail.
I've gotten uglier and older, I'll give you that, but that was September of 20.
I've never been here.
Well, what do you mean you've never been
I've
here?
never been here. Not once. I've never been in this courtroom.
The Zoom hearing, Judge. I think that was the COVID times.
I see. You were here by COVID, by Zoom.
Yes. Oh, okay, yes.
But you're
Yep,
still in
yep,
front of me.
I remember now.
You were still in front of me.
Okay, I remember now, yes. Yeah, I don't remember. I do remember now, but that was a long time ago, so yeah.
So what am I supposed to do? Give you another 5 years?
No.
Well, come on, this is ridiculous.
It is. I don't have any for you, but I will pay it.
You live on Harris Street still?
Nope.
Where do you live now?
I live at 4369 Avenue E, Newport, Michigan.
4369 Avenue E.
Yeah, Newport. 4166.
I don't know how I want to handle this. I'll tell you what. I'm going to adjourn the hearing. You pay 100 on the civil infraction today.
Yes, sir.
I'll adjourn this a month. How much do you think you can come up with in a month?
I could probably come up with most of it.
Give me a date in about a month, Lisa.
June 11th at 8:30.
Is that enough time?
Yes.
All right, that's what we'll do. Go down the hall, pay $100 on the 305B, that's the no insurance. and then come back on June 11th. They'll give you the notice. Good luck. Thank you. Who do I have in here?
That's Warthen.
All right, let me take Wilson Tallison real quick. People against Salitha Chanel Wilson Tallison, 25WA37860. Ma'am? Your name?
Salika Wilson.
Did you meet with a lawyer today?
Yes, that's right.
Who?
Your Honor, Joshua was appearing on behalf of the people. She did not want to meet with the lawyer. I advised her to write to the lawyer. She wished to proceed forward.
Okay, so you're gonna waive the reading of the formal complaint, and I'm just gonna go into this. Is that okay? And I'll take this plea as you agreed upon with Mr. West?
Yes,
Is that fair?
yes.
So I'm entering a not guilty plea, and then you're gonna plead to the municipal civil infraction under 96-50, and you're gonna keep that child in school, right? Right?
No, I'm saying, you know what, he has behavior problems, so, I'm going to the school after I leave here to talk to the principal and the superintendent, to take him out and to see about putting him in the school for kids with bad behavior.
Your Honor, the child has been currently suspended from school for allegations of assault of another student and assault of a teacher, so the child is on suspension.
Jeez. You gotta get him through high school. He's gotta behave. Is his father in his life?
Yes, my husband's present.
All right, so I'll take this plea under 96-50, municipal civil infraction violation. Do you plead responsible or not responsible? I'll accept the plea, dismiss the misdemeanor, 250 is your total. Do you work, ma'am, at all?
No, I'm not working right now.
How are you gonna pay this?
I was gonna ask if I can get on the payment plan.
I know, how are you gonna pay it though, if you're not?
I can pay it, I get paid like once a month, so.
How are you supporting yourself?
Monthly, I get a check monthly.
Okay. All right, so how about if I have you pay $125 on June the 7th? And then the balance you can pay by July 7th? Can you do that? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Now, ma'am, if you don't have the money, no problem. Just come on up here and talk to me. I'm really not that bad. If you show a little respect on her before the due date, I'll give you all the extensions you need. Just don't ignore me. Fair? Good luck. Wish you well. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is Ricky Lee Worthen here, or was that a warrant? What are we doing on Mr. Worthen?
He's on the docket, Judge. I was,
Ricky Lee Worthen, 21W8288077. Mr. Worthen, your name? You're on mute. You're muted. You have to unmute. Mr. Crawford, get Mr. Crawford in here, will you please, on Horn?
I'll get Mr.
Gosh. Nicholas J. Horn, 25T704225FY. Come on up to the podium, Mr. Horn. I need Emily in here on this one again. I don't know. I can't keep him in here.
he's unmuted, Judge.
I get it. Ricky Lee Worthen, 21W8288077. Hang on a second, I'm going on to another case. You gotta. Your name, sir? Mr. Worthen, your name? I can't hear a word.
Lee Worthen?
There we go. You're charged with failure to pay fines and costs. Balance owing 1448.19. Where are you right now? You're in custody of MDOC?
That's correct.
How long are you supposed to be there?
My earliest release date is April 11th, 2026.
Congratulations. How old are you?
I am 36.
You had a mess of your life, huh? Shocking. Well, I'm not waiving I don't mind waiving I'll waive the fines, but I'm not gonna waive the restitution. So what do you want to do? You want me just to keep the file open forever? I mean, I'm not gonna waive the restitution. You owe them restitution amount of $823.19. Can you come up with that and I can waive the balance and then we'll be done?
I can get a hold of my girlfriend and see if she can't come up there and pay it.
All right, I'm gonna adjourn this, Lisa. I hate to do this. I don't know what to do with you, Mr. Warthen. Why are you doing this to yourself? Nice man, you seem like a nice man. How long do you need? I'm gonna adjourn this. Lisa, how can I do this again?
How long do you want to give him?
Well, how long will it take, Mr. Warthen?
I'm going to try to get on the phone this afternoon and see if I can get a hold of her. See if she can come there in the next few days.
MDOC likes a little bit of a notice. So if we can go out like 2 or 3 weeks.
That's what I'll do. So she'll come up here. I'll waive the balance of the fines and costs if the restitution's paid. That's $823.19. That's what he still owes in restitution, right, Lisa?
Yes, that's correct.
You give me a date, we'll adjourn this. You want to go to early June?
Yeah,
It's not like he's going anywhere.
June 10th at 11th.
June 10th at 11 o'clock. Okay, sir?
Yes,
Get your-
sir. Thank you, Your
Get
Honor.
your girlfriend to come up with that and I can waive the balance on the fines, but I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you. People
I
against
appreciate it.
Nicholas J. Horn, 255T704-225FY. All right, Mr. Crawford, your appearance? Your name?
Nicholas Horn.
Emily Casino.
What's he doing?
My client's gonna plead guilty, Your Honor. It's not a trial.
He's going to admit that he was drinking and not this nonsense about uncooked cognac. Is that true or false?
True.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty here, you have two technical violations. You could get 10 days. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights? You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that? Is the conscious of consuming alcohol testing positive on a sober link on April 24 of 25? How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you drink alcohol knowingly before that?
Yes, sir.
What kind of alcohol?
It was cognac, Your Honor.
But it was not in the course of your work as a chef?
No,
Where were you drinking at?
after work.
Count 2, that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol on April 24th of 25, testing positive on a sober link at 11:39 p.m. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you still test positive at that time?
Yes.
Count 3, that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol, positive on a sober link on April 25 at 11:55 p.m. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Count 4, that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive April 25th at 12:11 a.m. How do you plead?
Guilty.
April 25th at 12:26 a.m. to the charge of failed to refrain, testing positive on a sober link that day.
Guilty, Your Honor.
Count 6, failure to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive on a sober link on that day, April 25th. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Count 7, failure to refrain from consuming alcohol, April 25th, 12:58, positive results for sober link. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty? And this was all as a result of drinking the cognac after, when you were out with somebody?
Yes.
Did you go to a bar?
No.
Did you go to their house?
No, I was by myself. I was not with anyone.
Where at?
I just left work. I took a little bit of the cognac that we do use
I
and
know, where were you drinking it?
outside in the alley, just waiting on my ride to pick me up from work.
I'm gonna just count this as one technical violation since all these emanated from,
Thank you, Your Honor.
who's this?
I'm not,
You know what you're doing to your mother?
I do, Your Honor.
I don't know if you do.
I do. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not pleased with my actions.
Well, why would you come in? Listen, did you hear anything I said before? How long you been sitting in the courtroom here today?
4 hours.
Do you hear anything about what I was talking about? I mean, this goes directly to somebody's character as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
You come here and lie to me to my face like I'm stupid. I hate that.
I apologize, Your Honor, it was not my intention.
Well, it might. I didn't say you wanted to make me feel stupid, but you lied to me in open court. And there's nothing more, I don't know.
No, I understand that. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Go ahead.
How's he doing with everything else?
I mean, he hasn't been on probation very long.
I know, not even
But
2 months.
I don't, our appointment was supposed to be yesterday and I told him just to appear today. But as it stands right now, I don't have proof of his outpatient treatment. I don't know if he brought his 12-step sheet with him today. And then his court work program days are scheduled.
Well, Your Honor, my client, we have a report that he has registered at the guidance center. Should we start tomorrow at 9 a.m. He'll provide whatever documentation necessary to probation.
If I may, Your Honor, I have took it upon myself, the initiative to enroll myself into intensive outpatient.
That's what's necessary.
Okay.
How often is he testing again right
So
now?
he turned the SoberLink in May 1st and then he's testing you have him bi-weekly for 4 months.
Don't lie to me again.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
I would just like to thank you for the mercy of the court, Your Honor.
How do you know I'm gonna be merciful? I wouldn't count on it. I don't like people lying. I'll tell you what, here's what I'll do. $100 costs. You're gonna serve 1 day on the court work program. You're gonna pay $35 for that. You're gonna serve 4 hours of community service, which is to be done by July the 1st. You're to be on a SoberLink device by the end of the day until July 15th. You're also to test weekly until July 15th. Then if you're clean, I'll make it bi-weekly. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. You made this worse by lying to me. I'm telling you. You're going back on the SoberLink. You cannot do this. If you're hanging out in an alley at whatever hours at night waiting for somebody, and now you're concocting stories about teeth whitener and cognac cooking oil, cooking. If that's how you had the cognac. That's what I'm doing. Can you pay the $135 today?
I can pay Friday, Your Honor.
I'll just say pay by May the 21st.
You
So
have to pay for the SoberLink too. Do you need a little bit?
I'll give them till May 28th to pay the costs. And you can go over and get the SoberLink. It troubles me that right after that, you're out there doing it. No more. Good luck. People against Pryor, Khalil Lamonte Pryor, 25W837702. Your name, Mr. Pryor?
Attorney Mike Baldwin, House Counsel for Mr. Pryor.
Name?
Khalil Pryor.
This can be a plea to driving on a suspended, true?
Yes,
Is that what you want to do, sir?
yes.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes,
To
sir.
the charge driving on a suspended, how do you plead?
Yes.
On February 6th of 25 at 9:19 a.m., were you operating a motor vehicle in Allen or Van Horn in Woodhaven? Was your license suspended?
Yes.
Are you on probation?
No.
Paroled?
No.
Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it to that charge. I find it to be an accurate plea, made voluntarily and understandingly. Counsel,
Judge, we went through his driving record. He has a host of warrants. I've counseled and advised him on the importance of not driving without this license. It just keeps compounding the situation. He knows his business. He knows what he needs to take care of. He has a speeding ticket out of Georgia with I believe that's gonna be a warrant as well, so he's got a host of things that.
Who's the third party poster here? Who posted the bond for you?
So is my girlfriend, sorry.
I hope she's gonna post the bond or apply the bond today, because if you don't have the money, if she's not willing to do that, you're gonna have a problem with me, okay?
Okay, understandable, sir.
Can you get her down to post that?
Today? It probably won't be today, she at work, it'll be sometime this week.
Well, I don't know if it can be, let me see what he's got.
It's enough.
It's what?
It's enough. There's enough in there.
I'm sure there is.
Permission to speak, Your Honor?
No, just no, please don't.
Okay, no, I was just,
What do you have to say?
no, I was just saying that, I'm currently working on 2 real estate deals, and they should be closing around the 1st, so I was hoping to just that much kind of take care of it.
Good enough. 100 fines, 170 costs, 75 victim's rights fee, $50 justice assessment. Attorney fees of 40. 270, 395, 435 or 93 days, and I'm gonna have you pay this by June the 6th. Do we understand one another?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you don't have the money, come talk to me. Don't ignore me again, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck to you. I wish you well. Griggs, Aaron Griggs. Aaron, David Griggs, 23W832-565A and B. So we're gonna go ahead and adjourn this. They didn't put the guy in front of the camera. Can we set this pretty quick, Lisa, you think? I don't know what's going on
Is it
this.
Oakland County? So that's the issue.
Yeah, I get it. So I'm gonna let you just set another date on these, okay?
Okay.
As soon as you think we can, it's kind of old, so the sooner the better. Maybe my next Woodhaven docket. We'll go from there. Do I have anything else, guys?
I still have 2 on Zoom. They're Mr. Crawford's.
Judge, I'm gonna be calling Ms. Cosby here shortly and seeing if.
I gotta go, yeah, do
See if
that.
we're gonna resolve this case.
Fine, please try to do that, okay?
Mr. Khalil has yet another file. Do we want to go ahead and set it for another future pretrial date or resolve it?
Is that in front of me? Khalil Pryor?
Yes.
Judge, we just determined he's got a second file, that driving on suspended license that happened on April 16th. The plea you just took was from February of this year.
Is this one my file too?
So,
That was the one that you resolved.
I know, but this one he's got.
Yes, yes.
Well, let's just adjourn it. Let's just
I'll
set
write
it.
the jury.
Okay, we'll adjourn it, Judge.
And then, thanks, okay.
Mr. Crawford has 3 more cases, 2 are co-defendants.
Can you take one of those, Mr.
I can do
Baldwin?
whatever you need me to do.
Yeah, let's have him do 1 or 2 of those.
Okay, I'm here, so I'm ready.
Yeah, let's,
And I'll call Cosby here.
please do that now, okay?
I'll call her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we do. Years when we put our choice, our things our choice. But as legal counsel. I'm not mistaken. I'm not.
Do you want your, I guess I should probably grab your attorney again.
We've been groups. I can't keep doing that. I can't keep going through stuff that's not in my control.
What's your guys' name?
Souls and grouse,
Who's here for court?
both of us. Yeah.
Did you guys check with me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys ready to talk to the attorney?
Yeah.
Souls and who?
Grouse.
Mr. Horn, what are you doing back here?
I gotta talk to Mr. McNally.
For what?
My check won't hit until Friday. Even if me and my mom put all our money together, I won't be able to do a full overlay today. I don't have anybody else I can borrow money from. Just me and her.
I'm allowed to just remind you of things, because then it's like, why did you remind me? Well, because when I remind you, you didn't. I can't find rock and iron, please. Then you said, whoa.
There you go.
I'm so serious. Oh. I could do, I'll go do it again today. Paisley, like Russia. Shouldering, which is very considered. Oh, I go for sure. I've had, and at this point, it's a migraine. I don't understand.
I have no more files.
Okay. All right, just waiting on the judge.
Mr. Crawford's got 2 and Mr. Baldwin's got 1.
Okay, I wouldn't go anywhere till we're all done, cause
Yeah, I'm not.
if they might call you or
I'm
whatever.
here.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep.
That's just, it's all. Just absolutely bad. I know it's discouraging that like you get irritable to get to the point, but it's like the point is that our livelihoods and our character and everything saying nothing or doing nothing until Crawford's back in here. Saying the wrong thing. There is a lot of ease of mind. Knowing that Corey is, it's like we have
It's the regional office, so it would be.
Regional coordinator does it.
Yeah, Marilyn Clay.
Okay.
And we have Rochelle Ridley.
Okay.
She's the director.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's another adjournment just for discovery we turned in for Mr. Crawford. Maybe you could just stand in.
Yes, please. Is that for this couple here?
Yeah, they're adjourning for discovery, so.
Yeah, where's the file? Okay, I need to write this one down, so I can't read your chicken scratch. I'll just get the type.
It's okay, I have it too.
You know, I need to get your email.
Well, you can tell him it's fine. I don't see her good show.
I turned in the files, Mr. Baldwin.
All right, and who are the names?
Uh,
I can get them.
What's your last name, ma'am?
Souls.
And Sir Rouse.
Okay, thank you.
Files right there, which is adjourned for discovery, and follow the discovery order.
All right, is there a new?
For the back session.
Stay seated.
Is there a?
Horn, or who's this?
This one is Garrett.
Matthew Edward Garrett, 25W838-289. Where's Mr. Garrett at? Is he here or is he out there?
He's a Zoom operator.
He's on Zoom, Judge, but he hasn't spoken to anyone.
I think we're moving for an adjournment on that file. Judge.
Okay,
And I'm filling in for the attorney of record, Mr. Crawford.
okay, your appearance?
Attorney Mike Baldwin, 65417, filling in for the attorney of record, Mr. Crawford.
Mr. Garrett, your name?
Matthew Garrett.
All right.
Mr. Garrett, can you see me?
We're just gonna go ahead and adjourn this. Give me a new date, Lisa.
May 28th at 9:30.
Okay, May the 28th at 9:30, okay?
Well, why is it being adjourned again?
Your lawyer's, the one lawyer's tied up,
Okay.
okay?
You said May 23rd,
No, May 28th,
28th? All
2
right.
weeks from today, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you at 9:30, and hopefully we'll have you here at 9:30, okay? I know you've been waiting out there. My My apology.
No, I appreciate it.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Pryor, Khalil Lamonte Pryor, 25W8384599. I need Mr. Horn's file.
Attorney Mike Baldwin, House Counsel for Mr. Khalil Pryor. Sir, can you just state your whole legal name for the record?
Khalil Lamonte Pryor.
All right.
Thank you. We're adjourning this matter.
He stands mute, waives formal reading.
He does.
$500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. 500 personal. Make sure you show up this time, will you please?
Yes, I've also advised him to pay that ticket that he just was adjudicated on.
So we'll give you a new date on this. Are we doing the 28th on this one, Lisa?
Yes, 9:30.
At 9:30.
So whatever you this month.
Okay?
Wait, 28th this month?
Yes.
I can't hear you. May 28th.
Okay.
All right? And we'll see you back here then.
All right, thank you.
Good luck. Nicholas Horn. Nicholas Horn, 5T74225FY. I don't know what to tell him. He's got a problem. Your name?
Okay, Attorney Mike Baldwin, House Counsel. I do believe I'm filling in for the attorney of record, Mr. Crawford.
Name? Mr. Horn, your name?
Nicholas Warren.
So what's the issue?
I just need 48 hours or 36 hours to be able to come up with the money to get this over. My check won't hit until tomorrow morning.
Your mom won't loan it to you?
Even if me and her put our money together, she's not working right now, she's retired, she only gets one check a month. And with this check, she had to pay a lot of bills. I also had my son's birthday, we spent a lot of money on the party this
All right,
day.
okay, good enough. I'll let you get on the sober link, but no later.
I just need Friday, Your Honor.
2 days. 2 days. Yes. Okay.
By May the 16th then, okay?
May 16th?
Yeah, May 16th
Your Honor, I really appreciate it.
until July 15th. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
If you stay clean for a while and you're having money problems, you can come back. I might consider taking the sober link off.
Yes, Your Honor, I appreciate you.
All right, good luck.
Have a blessed day.
Do we have another one here?
Yes, we do. We have 2 adjournments, I believe. These individuals who are co-defendants. I'm not, I thought the files made it up to you. And they did.
All right. Corey James Browse, 25W838594, and also Hannah Faye Souls, 25W838601A and B.
Attorney Mike Baldwin, House Counsel, on behalf of the defendants with permission, on behalf of the attorney of record, Mr. Crawford. Is that correct?
Yes.
Sir, your name.
Corey James Browse.
All right, and ma'am, your name.
Hannah Faye Souls.
All right, so, and these two are co-defendants, correct?
That is my understanding, Your Honor. I have not reviewed the file.
And for purposes of arraignment, do they stand mute and waive formal reading?
They both stand mute and waive formal reading for purposes of arraignment.
So I'm entering not guilty, please. Now, there's gonna be adjournments for discovery. I'm gonna go ahead. Mr. Viola, I don't know who that is, but Mr. West, your appearance,
Josh Westbury on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
do you happen to know what Mr. Viola's first name is or not?
I can ask Lieutenant Toller, can I step out real quick?
Sure.
God, I had the reason I was supposed to get surgery. I understand. What's the date on this one here? 24th. I understand, so we.
Your Honor, again, Joshua, to behalf of the people, Your Honor, the complaining witness this matter is Thomas Viola, Viola.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Do the people have any objection to a personal bond?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so let me just, give me 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna give both of you a personal bond. It's going to be a $1,000 personal bond for each of you. I'm gonna sign the orders granting discovery. Here are the bond conditions. 1,000 personal, so you don't have to post any money. Excuse me, but neither one of you can leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed, no contact with victim Viola, Thomas Viola. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email, or communicate with him or have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. You're not to have any contact with prosecution witnesses except through your lawyer. You're not to possess firearms. You're not to possess dangerous weapons. And both of you have to go over to the Woodhaven Police Department today by 2 p.m. to be fingerprinted and photographed. That's today by 2 p.m. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll give you a new date, and then you'll fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer if you cannot afford one. Do you work, ma'am?
Yes.
Where?
I work at First Watch in Woodhaven.
How much do you make there?
20 an hour. I work part-time.
How about you, sir?
I work at Beer Haven,
How much do you make?
19 an hour.
Plus tips?
No, sir.
What do you do there?
I'm a cook.
Okay, we do go into the 28th, Lisa?
Yes, 9 o'clock.
May 28th at 9 a.m. Okay, guys?
Judge, one moment, please. Judge, my client goes in for a surgery on May 27th, so he will be under.
Okay, we can give him another date later.
Thank you very much.
What will that be? June, what, 11th, Lisa?
June 11th at 8:30.
June 11th at 8:30 will be your court dates, both of you. We're gonna have to make sure we give them separate lawyers. June the 11th at 8:30 will be the court date, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
And I wish you both well.
Thank you very much.
And I've signed the orders granting discovery, and you do have to go over again today to Woodhaven to get printed and photographed. All right, best of luck to each of you. Any questions, Ms. Souls? Any questions, ma'am? Sir, do you have any questions?
No, sir, thank you.
Anything else, counsel?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Good luck. Thank you. So we should give them these orders too, Lisa.
Folks, can you go to the counter? They're gonna have some paperwork for you.
Okay.
Thank you. You bet. That's what I. God, that case is mine.
I've still got one on Zoom.
Which one's that?
Lori Potter. She's in custody at Wayne County.
You want me to take care of that, Judge?
Where's is Mr. Crawford not talking to her?
Mr. Crawford, Your Honor, is talking to Mrs. Sanders right now. That case is set for trial before your court in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'd like you to talk to Ms. Potter.
Sure, and I spoke with Ms. Cosby.
I'll speak with you and Ms.
Before we leave. Okay.
Is Foley Carter still here?
She's waiting, yes, she's here, she's done, she's just waiting on your.
Let's you and I and her chambers right now.
I don't know if she can hear us right now.
Who?
Foley Carter.
Well, I'll get her.
Okay, she might be on Zoom.
No, she's not our prosecutor today, so she's not out there.
Well, she was doing Judge Heston's.
Yeah.
But also, okay, the jail's been out there a while. We're gonna lose them.
Why don't you take the one with the jail first?
Potter?
Yeah, and then.
What jurisdiction is that, Lisa? West?
That is Woodhaven.
Okay, I'll write it up right now.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's a Brownstown.
Brownstown, okay. I can't help you.
All
Judge, do you want to do the no-shows right away?
No.
Okay. Okay.
The whole problem dismissed. She's gonna avail herself of y'all.
She is, okay, good, thank you.
Hello, hello. Are you?
Yes. I need some zucchini bread.
Listen, I have got you covered. I can't even tell you how many I've got donated.
So you're ready, huh? It's coming.
I am on it.
All right.
I am on it. And after last year's debacle with the chickens, it's not happening again.
I think if we're here past near the court, should order lunch for the prosecutor and defense.
Hey, I'm voting for some sushi.
Oh, sushi for that.
Shoot for the fences, huh? Yeah, but well, you can get a slice of pizza, sir.
Isn't Happy's Pizza right next door?
I think it is actually right on the way. And I happen to be the pizza.
Those other two cases were discovered.
Oh.
I think one of the defenses had surgery on the 27th.
So
June 11th at 9.
That's civil, I forget the name of that civil, some weird technical name.
It's a municipal or miscellaneous civil infraction under section 9650 of the Woodhaven City Ordinance.
Okay. I want you to listen, did you say right there, I want you to listen, could you repeat that for me, please?
Yeah, it's a miscellaneous civil infraction under section 9650 of our ordinance. And it kind of like a parking ticket.
Yeah,
It's just a fine, it doesn't go anywhere.
So, yeah, that's the title. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Thank you. There's a new court rule that says.
Where's it at? You already put it up?
How much money?
Yeah, we turned it in.
Blockade. Yeah, blockade. Yeah. This is about that amount of money.
The back session.
People against Sanders. Rachel Sanders. 25W83795A.
Good morning, okay.
I'm sorry, Josh wants to bring on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Michael Crawford representing Ms. Sanders and Sanders Station, correct?
Brianna Sanders.
She's gonna plead to the civil infraction
Yes, Your Honor.
of parental responsibility violation, and then they're gonna dismiss the misdemeanor.
Correct.
That's right?
Yes, that is our.
That's what you wanna do?
That's under section 96-50.
Right. It's a civil infraction. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To that charged violation of that section 96-50, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Why are you shaking your head?
I'm responsible.
I'll accept the plea, $250. How often is the child missing?
For
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
it was, there's, like 22 days now.
So what's going on?
Their dad has them on every Tuesday night, and he wasn't taking them on Wednesday, and then he was having them on Thursday night, and he wasn't taking them on Friday. So in November and December, they missed 2 days with their dad.
Well, I hope he understands. They don't graduate from high school, they're never gonna make a living. So I hope he's saving a lot of money to give to them. He needs to get them to school. I don't know what the status is. I mean, are you divorced?
Yes.
Maybe you need to go back and talk to the judge. If he can't get it, if he can't bother to get him to school, then maybe he shouldn't have them overnight. I don't know what to tell him.
I agree.
250, you're all set. Good luck, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's the last Woodhaven case, Judge.
Thanks a lot.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Sounds good. Have a great day.
Yeah, Anthony.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Mr. Crawford, are you all set?
I think so.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crawford.
Thank you.
Then we got, Mr. Baldwin has Potter County. And then Amy gave that file, right?
Yeah, where's it at?
Asked me with the file walking.
We went to the arraignment attorney. They have to call first.
Yeah, I can start doing it. Trevor Morgan Guile, 25W8374718 and B. On the A file, we're going to issue a show cause. On the B file, defendant was defaulted for failure to appear back on, or today. People against Joshua Mario Wilkes, 25W836159. We're going to issue a show cause on this for failure to, actually, we're going to issue a warrant on this for failure to appear. And it is going to be 5,000, 10% at this point. People against Lagnus, Monique Madeline Lagnus, 25W838622. Defendant failed to appear. We're going to issue a show cause. Thomas Allen Parrott, second. 25W836229. We're going to issue a show cause in this case. Dustin Lee Haupt, file number 25W 837-511, A, B, and C, and also 25W837-744. On the 837744, we'll issue a show cause. Actually, we already did. I'm going to issue a warrant, 2,010%. On the C file, defendant was defaulted, or is in default, was defaulted April 30. On 7511A, defendant didn't appear for either one of these, so I'm going to issue a warrant. Didn't appear at the arraignment pretrial, nor at the other, at the show cause, 3,010% on that. And on 511B, defendant failed to appear for both the arraignment and pretrial, then the show cause, 2,010% on that. Stacy Sherelle Mitchell, 25W837745A and B and C. On the super drunk charge, 4,010% for failure to appear. You can call up on that. And then on the open intox, 1,010% on that. And then on the C file, warrant issue, 2,010% on that. People against Doyle, Riley Scott Doyle, 25W837-918A and B. On the A file, the suspend file, 3,010%, failure to appear for show cause, and defendant was defaulted on April 30 for failure to appear on the civil infraction charge. Al Shami, transportation, 25W38176. So he's got to get, or somebody's got to get these show causes just to companies don't do any good. We're going to have to issue show cause versus owner of the corporation. So I don't know if he can run it. I'm talking about Shane.
It's me. It's always me.
All right, well, we need to do that. This is 2 or 3 times we've sent show causes. On those corps, I don't even see a point of sending out a show cause until we know the name of the owner. People against, or the principal, I should say, Chiquita Marion Williams, 25W838354. Issue 1, 3,010%. Bailey, Stephen Charles Bailey, 25W838436A and B and C. On the C file, 2,010%. And are you writing that one up? On the A file, 3,010%, those for failure to appear for show cause. And on the B file, those are already taken care of. People against Gordon, Raymond Charles Gordon, 2OF233563A. On the suspend charge here, looks like it's in the name of Raymond Charles Gordon, right? Let me just double check something here. Right, Tabitha, or I don't see who posted it, but there's a bond here. We're gonna apply the bond on that to pay the fines costs. Who's our arraignment attorney? Is he ready? Justin Gregory Estep, 25M481857, 213 cash assured. Jesse Lorraine Gardner, 25B147705, 195 cash assured. Where is Demetrius Lamar Hurd Jr., 254M471682B, 213 cash assured. Do you have Potter's files down there? 25G306266, Austin Jager Hicks, 153 cash assured. Failure to appear for show cause. Tommy Huffman Jr., 25W837248, 213 cash assured.
Second, thank you.
Cupid Islove Jones, 25W837276, 237
He's waiting
cash.
for Brownstown to call.
Alien Zangan Khan, 25D 147350. A and B and 25T 644506. 213 cash or surety on that, on the 3050B. 213 cash or surety and 213 cash or surety on 350A. J. John Maurice Yanili Bay, 25F 246A. 21 cash or surety, B 213 cash or surety, and C 213 cash or surety for failure to appear for all those show causes. Caitlin Marie Bentley, 25T642894, 184 cash or surety against Black. Joanne Lynn Blackburn, 25B147727, 213 cash or surety. Russell Bray, 24F243012, 237 cash or surety. Jayla Clark, 25T644559, 195 cash or surety. And Teresa Marjorie DiStefano, 25W837257, 195 cash or surety. People against Lori Potter, 25B147879, A and B, and 24B 146892.
Attorney Mike Baldwin, appointed counsel P 65417 on behalf of Miss Lori Potter for both files. Miss Potter, can you please state your full legal name?
Lori Sue Potter.
Thank you, Judge. Today's the day.
Wait, I'm lost. I've got 147879 A and B.
Yeah, that's going to be no contest to an A and B and resisting and return the older file, the 892.
Judge Hessen's already sentenced her on this one. It looks like, yeah, Judge Hessen sentenced her January 29th. I'm not going to dismiss this.
On the 892?
Correct.
The 892 is on the docket for a contempt hearing, just non-payment.
Well, I'm not dismissing the case, though. You guys got me dismissing the case. Your name?
Caitlin Foley-Carter on behalf of Russell Township. In light of that, we would move to dismiss the resistant hinder on the 2025 case if she pleads to the assault battery.
Pete's.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do I have, okay. Would you rewrite this up then? It's going to be a no contest plea just to assault and battery, and then I'm going to dismiss the resist and obstruct on 879B, and then Judge Hessen can deal with her contempt charge on the other again.
Lori Sue Potter.
If you plead no contest to this charge, and I'm talking about the assault and battery, it has the same effect as a guilty plea. The possible penalties up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, 93 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt if you plead no contest. Again, you're giving up your right to a trial by court or jury. You're giving up your right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead no contest, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Counsel, you stipulate I can use the police report to establish a factual basis?
Yes, Judge.
And you do as well. I've had it marked Peoples 1 to the charge of assault and battery. How do you plead?
No contest.
All right, let me review the report. All right, and this is possibility of civil litigation. You also said lack of memory, correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right, are you on probation or parole right now, Ms. Potter?
No.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No.
That plea is accepted. Pursuant to agreement, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss 7(9)B, which is the resist and obstruct. And there is no global resolution with regard to the other resist and obstruct. Judge Hessen already sentenced you. So I'm going to reschedule this for a contempt hearing. We'll reset the contempt. Why is she in custody? Just these files?
No, I believe there may have been a violation of a PPO consideration by a family member, but Judge, I do believe that that in addition to that, she does have some jail credit on this file. I just don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out if I want to let her out on this file. Is she in custody on the other file?
I don't know, Judge.
Judge, I looked up on the jail site and I only see our case, our Brownstown case.
I think she's got about 7 days jail credit.
Well, I got to set a sentencing. I'm going to set a pre-sentence report on this.
Yes, Judge.
Ma'am, where do you live? Where do you live right now?
Right now, I'm homeless.
Do you have a place to go if I let you out?
I'll find somewhere to go.
Ms. Potter, listen, you got to stop this. You're kind of getting a little old for this. No disrespect. You're a lot younger than me, but come on. I'm going to let her out. I'm going to give you any objection with PR.
I would only object insofar as every time that Ms. Potter gets out, she returns to the address and has contact with the complainant. In the case, that's why she's currently in custody.
Ms. Potter, listen to me. I'm willing to let you out, but if I find out you've had any contact or you go back to that Telegraph Road address, I'm going to give you 90 days. Do you understand me?
Yes.
No, I want to make sure don't just tell me yes and then mean no. Do you understand me?
Well, I don't really have anywhere else to go right now.
Ma'am, I cannot let you go back there. Do you want me to keep you in jail? It's up to you. I don't have any choice. I'm not going to let you have contact with them until we have the sentence. I don't know what to tell you.
So when will I have the sentencing on that? Because I think he should drop the PPO.
I don't have anything to do with the PPO, ma'am.
Okay.
Nothing to do with the PPO.
I
Ma'am,
can call my daughter if I can see if I can stay with my daughter.
I'm going to let you out. Ma'am, let me finish. I'm going to let you out on this. 3,000 personal sentence date. Let's try to do this soon, Lisa, but they do have to do the PSI. You need to come up to the courthouse and do a pre-sentence report. I'm releasing you on a personal bond. When can I do this quickly, Lisa?
May 21st at 8:30.
I'll do it next week for you, and we're going to give the victim notice.
Judge,
okay?
I think there's a bond on Judge Hessen's case also.
Well, what I did is I just kind of incorporated that into, I think.
Okay, I just want to be sure you're changing that one also.
I don't know if I am or not. All I see is a personal bond on this from May 5th to 25 that I set. And this one, it looks like once I reduce this, she should be out. So I can release you. No contact with those victims, Douglas Heckert or Matthew Lyles, it looks like. Do you understand me, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Wait a second here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll give you May 21. I wish you well. I really do. Ma'am, stay out of trouble. Show up. Don't make this worse than it is, please. I'm going to be fair with you. don't not show up and don't go back to that residence and don't write, phone call, see, email, any of those people. Do you understand that? Eckerts or Lyles? Do you understand that?
Yes.
And on top of that, if they've got a PPO on you, Mr. Eckert, then you're gonna have a bigger fish, you're gonna have a fish to fry there too. With a circuit judge, okay? So don't do that. Do we understand one another?
If I need to go get some of my stuff from there, could I, get a police escort? Cause all my stuff's there.
Oh,
Your Honor, can she have one civil standby?
I know, but what, you know, man, I told you you could do that back on January the 24th. This is May. Didn't you do it before?
I was in jail for, another matter from running from my ex
All right, well, let's
in
do.
Macomb County.
You can go to the Telegraph residence, but only accompanied, so call them, will you? But only accompanied by the police. Do you understand that? Once and once only, so you're gonna have to make arrangements for them to meet you there. Do we understand one another?
Yes.
And it will be once and once only. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
good
you,
enough.
Judge.
I wish you well. Good luck. Don't make this worse than it is. Show up for sentencing. I'll be reasonable with you. Ignore me and I'm not gonna be reasonable. Good luck. Thank you. Come on in, Mr. Baldwin and Ms. Foley Carter.
Sit way down, Mr. Lee.